Hey guys, welcome to another level 2 calculus viewer question. Now this question here, I know the quality this is probably the best quality I've got for this question. What we've got here is s is equal to 2t squared minus t cubed over 9. So obviously this person's gone through the first three questions, not a problem. But they're up to question D, where it says, when was the train traveling fastest? How far was the train from the station when this occurred? So we've got to find the velocity function first. So we're going to differentiate this, and we end up with 4t minus 3t squared over 9. And of course, we can actually simplify this to be 4t minus t squared over 3. So it says, when was the train traveling the fastest? So that's actually trying to figure out the maximum velocity, which means we need to differentiate velocity to get acceleration. And so acceleration is equal to 4 minus 2t over 3. So once we get here, we know that acceleration is equal to 0. Sorry, not acceleration. Yeah, when acceleration is equal to 0, when the velocity is at its maximum. So we're going to put 0 is equal to 4 minus 2t over 3. Rearranging it, we're going to get 2t over 3 is equal to 4. And what we've got here is 2t equals to 12, and t is equal to 12 divided by 2, which means t is equal to 6. So when was the train traveling the fastest? It was after 6 seconds. So after 6 seconds. And then we want to know how fast was the train traveling when this occurred. So we're going to take 6 and we're going to put that back in the velocity function, which was v is equal to 4 times 6 minus 6 squared over 3. So what we've got here is 24 take away 36 over 3. And I just realized I'm actually doing how fast, not how far. The question asked us how far. So I don't really need to find how fast it was traveling. I need to find the S formula, which was, what was it? 2t squared minus t cubed over 9. Apologies. So then we've got 2 times 6 squared minus 6 cubed over 9. And then S is equal to, let's just go figure it out. 2 times 36 minus 6 to the power of 3 divided by 9. I just want to make sure I put that 6 to the power of 3 inside a bracket. And I've got 48 meters from the station. Okay, question E is, when did the train return to the station? That means the distance is equal to 0. So if the distance is equal to 0, then we just put 0 is equal to 2t squared minus t cubed over 9. So we can factorize this, so we can actually take t out as a common factor. And what we end up with is 2t minus t squared. Actually, no, we should really take t squared as a common factor. What am I doing? So take out t squared as a common factor, and we're going to get 2 minus t over 9. All right. And at this point, we can say that t squared equals to 0, or 2 minus t over 9 is equal to 0. Rearranging this, I'm going to get t over 9 is equal to positive 2, and t is equal to 18. So we've got 2 times. So when t squared equals to 0, that means t is equal to 0. Or the other situation is when t is equal to 18. So when did the train return to the station? We can say after 18 seconds. All right, the next question is, when was the train the greatest distance from the station? How far was it from the station? So that means, if you think about the train is going towards a destination and it's going to stop. That means the velocity will become 0, and then it's going to come back to the station. So we need to put velocity equals to 0. So this is for part F. That was part E. Part D. So velocity is equal to 0, which means we're going to get 4t minus t squared over 3. 0, and t is a common factor. Take it out. So we've got 4 minus t over 3. And again, we've got t is equal to 0, or 4 minus t over 3 equals to 0. When we do this, we're going to get t over 3 equals to 4, and t is equal to 12 seconds. So the answer for f is after 12 seconds. It was when it was the greatest distance. And we want to know how far was it from this station. So we've got to go back to our s formula. So s is equal to 2t squared minus t cubed over 9. And we want to put that as 2 times 12 squared minus 12 cubed over 9, which is 2 times 12 squared minus 12 to the power of 3 divided by 9 gives us 96 meters from the station. So that's what question F there is. Cool. That's basically it for this video, folks. As always, guys, don't forget to drop a like for this video and share this video. And of course, subscribe to keep up with the latest content. Also, want to know when the next tutorials are. There should be some revision stuff popping up. Check them out. And good luck for your exams.